All right, guys, what is going on with our Wilson County real estate market? So I've got some stats here. I'm going to compare it a little bit to Middle Tennessee and separate Wilson County for it. So in Wilson County, new listings are down 13%. In Middle Tennessee, they're down 18%. Under contracts down 21%, and Middle Tennessee is down 9%. Total inventory for all of Wilson County is down 13%. For rural Tennessee, Nashville, compared to all that stuff, it's only down 6%. What that's telling me is more people are buying in Wilson County. We have less inventory than in surrounding counties. One of the other things I think is a little bit interesting is Wilson County sales price is up 6%. Middle Tennessee is only up 3%. So once again, Wilson County a little bit more desirable than the average on the surrounding counties. Average sales price in Wilson County is $544,000, which is up 4%. In Middle Tennessee, it's $539,000, which is up 7%. So that tells me some smaller priced homes are selling much quicker in some of the surrounding counties and the rural parts of those counties and not in the cities. The really interesting stat is the average list price is up to $694,000, $150,000 more in Wilson County than the average sales price. Tells me a lot of new construction, a lot of higher priced homes are moving. There's not a lot of inventory at lower priced homes. For Middle Tennessee, and I'm assuming a lot of this is going to be with our rural area, our downtown areas, the average listing price is $749,000, almost $120,000 more than the average sales price, and that's up 12% from last year at this time. All these stats tell us that the market is continuing to be a little bit of a struggle for buyers. It's continuing to slow down. It's been slowing down for a little over a year now. We all kind of know that, but that's not necessarily means that it is a bad market to buy in. I think buyers have a lot more options. CoreLogic recently released a study that said for every 1% the interest rates go down, there'll be 5 million new active buyers that come to the market. To me, that's kind of a crazy stat. In 2022 total, there was just a little over 8 million closings. So if we have 5 million new buyers with just a 1% rate increase, we're going to have a little bit of maybe some buyer frenzy, a little bit of that pent up buyer issue that we had kind of coming out of COVID when our prices were skyrocketing. Everything was having multiple offers. I say everything, most things, especially Wilson County, was having multiple offers and over asking price, and buyers were having to waive appraisals and inspections and a lot of those things. But what I think the important thing that study says is a lot of buyers are sitting on the fence. A lot of buyers are just waiting for that interest rate to come down, just waiting. What I think is important in that study is that, being a buyer right now is not necessarily bad. If you've got a lot of buyers waiting, buyers have opportunities in this market now to start asking for some of those concessions. Start asking for rate buy downs, start asking for more repairs to be done. There's a couple different options and ways to structure it, but you could be asking for closing costs. Like I said, a lot more repairs. One of the interesting things that I think now is if all these buyers are waiting for that interest rate to come down, why not be the buyer that asks for the seller to pay that interest rate down so that you can get in the market now, get in the new house now, before all of these buyers that are waiting for the interest rate to come down, and now you're competing again. I think the biggest issue with that is all of our inventory is low, right? We just went through the stats. Our total inventory down 21% in Wilson County. Total inventory in Middle Tennessee is down 6%. If we've got a big influx of buyers and our inventory is way low, what's our prices going to do? Competition means that those prices are going to go back up. So to kind of sum that up, very good opportunity now for our buyers to ask for those things to get terms that wouldn't happen for the next, 6 months to a year when hopefully those interest rates come down. They're ahead of the game. I think that's an interesting opportunity for buyers now. Let's see. Well, I think I gave you a lot of stats there, a lot of information. I know there's a lot more conversations that can happen in there, but if you guys have any questions about any of this data, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to have a conversation.